Hello first graders! Today we're going to learn theme and rubric. Before we start, let's check the things you need. You will need Student Booklet Unit 1, A3 paper, a notebook or notepad as you need. Are you ready? You will get this kind of booklet on the first lesson of each unit. We call this booklet Theme and Rubric or just Rubric. This booklet has much useful information to study each unit. Let's check those information together. Look at the first page. The top of the page, you can see a title. We write the impact title here. Under the title, you can see a simple timeline. It says this project will take about 5 hours. You will have 5 video lessons in Unit 1. About the project, it's like the theme of the unit, so it is very important. Theme is tema in Japanese. Read about the project by yourself. Don't see Japanese sentences now. Try to read English sentences because you learned how to read English text in the last lesson. Well, pause the video and read about the project. Have you read it? Did you use a highlighter to understand? Let's check together. Before checking, I'll give you 2 questions. I want you to get 2 things. 1. Who are you in Unit 1? 2. What is your task in this unit? Did you get answers? 1. Who are you in Unit 1? Answer is here. In this unit, you are an apprentice at Moist Publisher. This is a very important point because you should think as an apprentice at Publisher in Unit 1. Next, let's check your task in Unit 1. You have 2 tasks. First, you need to read text. Why? Because you need to collect information. Second, you need to write your ideas. After reading, you should write your idea. Remember, writing your idea is different from writing your feelings. Let's check Conceptual framework. This information is very unfamiliar with you and very deep. You will take much time to understand them, but we should think again and again. Teachers make lessons based on this information. It means you should understand the conceptual framework to understand the lesson well. For example, you try to think what key concept is, why teachers chose form as a key concept, and so on. Moreover, you should think conceptual questions. Teachers ask you these questions because we want you to think deeply. Deep thinking helps you learn. You usually have some chances to think conceptual questions in the middle of unit. Turn the page. You can see ATL on the top of the page. What is ATL? ATL means approaches to learning. Through the lessons, you will do many activities to get ATL skills and to prepare for the assessment. For example, you have 3 ATL in Unit 1. When you read the text to understand, you will use 2 ATL, number 1 and number 2. After each activity, you will use number 3 ATL for reflection. I repeat, ATL is very useful for the assessment. Please check them. Under ATL, you can see the table of Rubric. Rubric shows you what you need to do in your assessment. As you know, 8 is the highest score at MOIS. And to get high score, you should understand what Rubric shows. Do you know the topic or thesis statement? If you find unknown words, you should check them. If not, you can't get a good score. But you can understand Rubric step by step through the activities. Next page, you can see a reflection part. This table is totally blank. At the top of the page, you can read, set your goal for this unit. You need to set your goal by yourself in the first lesson. For example, I want to be able to read the text and understand the topic. I want to ask the teacher questions in English, like this. After watching this video, you should try to set your goal. Don't worry, you can write your goal in Japanese too. You have Unit 2 vocabulary list next page. You have already known how to use this table, so I don't explain anymore. Let's call it a day. It was a long video, right? And it has a lot of information, so I hope you will watch this video many times until you understand this rubric. You can ask any questions through Classy. You can ask us in Japanese too. And don't forget to set your goal for Unit 1. After setting your goal, please submit your goal through Manabox. Do your best. See you!